Oh, hello.
Hey.
As you see, I'm rocking my Game Gear shirt again.
Nice.
Oh god.
So, one of mine shrunk really bad.
Oh, you know what? Mine did too, but that was to my benefit because it was like a little too big on me. It wasn't like husky big, but it was.
That's
like
what I tried to do for mine,
big.
but
so
I kind of overdid it. So.
Right. So wait for you guys to come in. See one viewer in. If you like the broadcast, like, share, invite your other friends to watch because we've got some exciting things to talk about, and also. It's free Mountain Dew Day again. All you have to do is come in and wait. I forgot.
You forgot the phrase already?
I did.
Give me the dew.
I don't think that's it.
Pop open a cold one?
No.
That's close.
That sounds fun, but no. Let's see.
May you pop open a cold one? Well, Christian, let me ask you this. So, if there is a milkshake in the yard, or a cold one with the boys, which one would the boys go to?
I need a do. That's what you come in
need
here
a
and
do?
say. Now, what were you saying? It was
Okay.
something silly, I'm sure.
Yeah, it was something silly. So, let's say there is a bunch of guys, okay? There are 2 yards. There's a milkshake in one yard, and there's a cold one in another yard. Which one would the boys go to?
Being that milkshake is a metaphor, they'd probably go to the milkshake yard.
I don't know, man. A cold one's pretty,
But milkshake does. We're not going to talk about this.
This is like the live questions we must answer.
Yes,
Christian.
no.
These are live questions that need answering.
Have this discussion with your little hentai friend.
No, that's beside the point. I mean, like, think about it.
I don't want to think about
no,
it.
it's like the thing
I don't
about
want
this. Milkshakes brings boys to the yard, but yet
if
there's a cold one,
if
there's a cold one in another
I
yard.
can teach you, but I have to charge. I'm sorry. Anyhow, we're not supposed to talk about this right now. We're talking about
Mario
Rabbids. We're talking about Mario Rabbids today, and the review came out on that, which was. Sorry, I had to take another swig. By the way, again, if you want a free Mountain Dew, come in today. Use the code I want the Dew. You get yourself a free cold Mountain Dew while it's so hot out today. And also, we started our new sale today. Buy 2, get 1 free. Mix match, any game, any console.
The best deal ever.
Yes.
They had a lot of people, talking and raving about
so great.
I know. Like, how do you not want to mix and match buy 2 get 1 free?
Right. I could buy like a PS3 and an Xbox game. Just got the game. Good Time Flyer.
Good time filler.
Oh, Good Time Filler. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yes. I'm sorry, my contacts rolled around. I couldn't read that very
Good
well.
Time
But
Flyer.
how are you doing, Nathan? It's good to see you.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I can get a PS3, an Xbox game, and a Super Nintendo game. That is unheard of. But anyhow, yes. We're talking about the Mario Rabbids review. This is his domain. I have no interest in playing this game at all.
Yeah, we'll just go ahead and read the summary of it for now.
Well, first of all, did you play it?
Mm-mm.
You didn't play it yet? Okay.
I told you I don't have a Switch yet.
Oh, that's right.
Because I told myself I'm not getting a Switch until
Mario Odyssey.
There you go.
Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle is like a bizarre fever dream. Stick with me here. You've got Mario and a host of Mushroom Kingdom mainstays rocking guns and squad tactics to take down hordes of Ubisoft's insane rabbits. It raises the question how this game even came to be.
A lot of people
Have that question.
literally as soon as I think it was announced for E3,
Mm-hmm.
so many people were questioning.
Why?
Well, I mean, aside from that, but it's like, think about it. Never in my days would I ever see Mario and the Raving Rabbits from Ubisoft ever put together in a game. Like, it's nearly unheard of, unimaginable, until now. And because it's like the rabbit characters, if I had to compare them, they're like the minions from Despicable Me.
Irritating and ugly.
But they're funny as shit.
Okay. Yeah, true.
I
I love the minions. I love the minions. I love them.
I don't.
Why?
I never liked the movies except for the first one because it was a good feel.
I actually like the Minion movie. They're hilarious. The cute little,
No, I mean, they're funny,
and the little
but
slap
just, like-
fights. How do you not like that? Anyway, keep going. I'm sorry. Rabbits compared to Minions. Good comparison.
If you were to compare it, if you were to never able to play any of their games in the past, but it's like something like as wacky as those guys in the Mario universe. Like, where does this all fit in?
Mm-hmm. I got that.
And apparently, with that, they made like a universal thing that there's like a distortion in space or something, and then the rabbits were flowing into Mario's world, and then there's a few rabbits that want to help revert that back. So you had to team up with rabbits that are dressed up as Mario, Luigi, Peach.
Don't mind me. This thing
possibly
is
others. I don't know like all the content that's in there, but I will say that if they have rabbits that are dressed up like that, I'll know if they'll have more characters that are for the rabbits like to dress up as. I'll know because I do remember that there's being a huge rabbit that had a Donkey Kong tie on it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think that'll be a playable character. I'm not too sure. I know it's a boss, for all I know. But a lot of people have been saying, like, ever since the game released, that it is very, very complex. And it's actually very strategic. Which is still something interesting, but it's because it's like, if you think about it, I think they said that the gameplay was similar to XCOM, I believe. I think that came out on the PS4. And they're, like, a lot of people are kind of just blown away, like, on how such a interesting, weird crossover could be such a... What's the words I just said again? That's literally... Yeah, thank you. That is literally a complex game that takes a lot of thinking in order for you to continue from each stage.
And it's funny. It's funny you just said that. I don't know if you were glancing this way or not, but the first line in this second paragraph says, "The setup for Mario Rabbids is weirdly complex."
That's fucking... It is, because it's like...
A mysterious programmer has designed a virtual reality... Yeah, he's going to go get it. A mysterious programmer has designed a virtual reality helmet capable of merging two objects together. In an early example, a lamp and a flower combined to make a lamp flower. Meanwhile, time-traveling rabbits in a washing machine, stumble across the helmet before finding themselves in the Mushroom Kingdom. Mm-hmm. One of the rabbits dons the helmet and begins merging everything it lays its eyes on. Mm-hmm. The end result, a rabbit dressed like Luigi, one dressed like Donkey Kong, one combined with a piranha plant, and so on and so forth. While most of the rabbits are unhinged and troublesome, those dressed as heroes join forces with Mario to stop the chaos from spreading. And we're off. That actually sounds really interesting.
Yeah. Okay. So, looking at these guys, like, look at this. Like, what's your first impression looking at this picture?
Your family photo?
Close enough, but no.
Outside of it.
Yeah, we're quite rabid, but that's beside the point. Like, first impression, if you were to first look at this game, what's the first initial idea that you get? Since I know you never played it, so.
Freaking nature, crazy rabbit.
Mm-hmm. So you have that, and then, we just have the general Mario universe in general.
Right.
And you know how we know those games are generally.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, because this game in itself, it did have a storyline with it, but it was just all generally, like, mini games. Like, a lot of fun little mini games. But it was, like a lot of comedy, because they were hilarious. Like, I remember playing this one, like, in my teen years. I only played this one, that was it. I didn't play any of the other ones after that. But the mini games themselves were, like, the rabbits did, they were absolutely hilarious. Like, it was funny, but I felt like it was one of those one and done. Because you don't need to play it over and over.
Mm-hmm.
And then, we all know how Mario games are in general. Save the princess, save the world, etc. But converging those two concepts into a strategy game, I couldn't even see it if I was even told this back then. Oh yeah, there's gonna be, what if the Mario and the Raving Rabbids were to combine together in a game? I'd be like, that'd be dumb. Because, like, I can't imagine, seeing them together, but looking at gameplay, because I have at least watched the trailers and stuff and watched some gameplay at least, it's very complex. Again, like, we're basically probably going to be using complex all day, because it's not something every day that you get to see combined. I mean, if this can get combined, and the fact that Nintendo's now doing a lot more third-party support now.
See him.
They're looking at it for pumpkin and stuff. But yeah, like the fact that they're reaching out this for third-party. I mean, who knows like what possibilities there could be now. With future third-party releases in conjunction with Mario. Like who knows? And that's what's going to be fun because it's like there's so much more of a broadened horizon of what we could be seeing in the future if this is just the icing on the cake, or just the tip of the iceberg in a way.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like think of, like for you with sports, like what if they were to do some weird combination that they made like football players play hockey, professional football players play professional hockey.
One of them actually did that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, I'm sorry. He played baseball and football.
Mm-hmm.
He would leave a baseball game, and who was that? Any sports guys out there? Boxing and MMA.
Oh,
Ha! Hilarious. I got that. That was nice. That was nice, Nathan.
Sure.
That was nice.
Sweet. Well, since we're kind of on that topic, who were you pulling for?
Mayweather, of course. The only reason why, because I didn't like all the trash talking McGregor did, and I knew he was going to get his face popped in.
But you will at least commend the fact that he, as an MMA fighter, that are generally just 2-minute burst rounds or 3-minute burst rounds, that he lasted 10 rounds.
That's true, but I saw that he had a hard time with that because he kept trying to...
well, because he ran out of juice.
Well, no, I mean, he kept wrapping around Mayweather and hitting him in the back of the head and going for moves that are not allowed. Mm-hmm. So it's like, dude, stop it. What are you doing? Mm-hmm. This is boxing, and I think you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And which is why the ref jumped in there. But there's another guy I'm thinking of. He would... Okay, you got to give me another scenario. While I'm looking this up, you got to give me another scenario because it's very likely that an athlete will cross sports.
Okay, let me think. What else could there be? Like, aside from sport crossing, let's say if... let me think.
I knew that. Yeah, I knew I was right. It was Bo Jackson.
Bo Jackson.
I predicted the exact round and knockout of that fight. No lie. Really? Hey, Rich, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Bo Jackson is what I was talking about. He would play a baseball game and then fly across country to play a football game, and that was
Oh, you know how the heck that happens,
right?
Imagine like all the traveling expense. Well, I'm pretty sure traveling expense was kind of covered since he's a professional athlete.
Yeah,
but it's the point that I gotta play baseball tonight, and then I gotta go fly across to a different state within that day for football.
Right, basketball.
Basketball.
Yeah.
Basketball.
So Brad we got somebody new, Brad Franklin. Hey, how you doing, man?
How's it going, man?
Good to see you. But
basketball.
But anyhow,
I'm done with you. Hang on, let me go put these back.
Okay. So yeah, back to Mario Rabbids. This seems very. After reading the bases on this game, it actually sounds really interesting. Deion Sanders, thank you, Rich. Football and baseball, as well as offense and defense. You're right. Thank you. That I knew there was another one I was forgetting. Deion Sanders. I forgot. Yeah, thank you. But since we're on that topic, the review. I don't know if any of you all have read the reviews for Madden 18. They have been astounding. This is my partner in crime here raised a very relevant question when it comes to these sports games. Because as you all know, as we talked about last week, August through November is sports. That's just sports time when it comes to video games. You got Madden coming out. You got NBA coming out. Both NBAs, if NBA Live can get it together. Right. What kind of 3DS game do you have? Hey, we've got quite a few. Come on in, Brad, and take a look at what we got. But we've got Madden comes out around this time. NBA, FIFA, NHL, WWE, all the sports related, MLB, all the sports related games come out during this time. And a lot of people started wondering and getting frustrated, especially with the Madden series, like, why should I pay for another Madden game? Because there's not much that changes from game to game.
That's literally the same question that is asked every single year.
Not much. But see, apparently this year, Madden gave them what they wanted. Because they said it's weird how some things work. For years, Madden fans have been complaining that their beloved football series hasn't been doing enough to differentiate from each entry. with only small tweaks to the game. Some working for the better, some not. But Madden NFL 18 couldn't feel any more different. I mean, it's still a video game. It's still video game football, and those of you that have gotten used to the nuances that this series comes with can still take advantage of that. But some new features make it feel like a more complete and worthwhile game that we've seen in prior years. So this seems like it's like really worth the investment. What really makes this year's game stand out is the long shot mode. Like the story mode that accompanied FIFA last year, this is a single-player focused mode where you try to take a prospect through the possibility of becoming a football player. Ooh, and you know what? I think this ties in.
I don't know, man. That sounds like a long shot, but it could work.
Gotcha. Whatever. I think this ties in. He's a jerk. I think this ties into what I was talking about a couple of months ago.
Real quick, sorry. I just thought of a crossover. Think about it as an interesting crossover between Crash and Resident Evil. That's something that absurd.
That is an interesting now that's an interesting
because I figured that's
crossover.
a longer platform, or we could do like a Spyro and Tomb Raider.
Right.
Like interesting stuff like that. Like it's absurd. Like you can't think of it. It's just like...
or Wolverine and the Hulk.
But we've already seen that on that.
Oh gosh, I love it. Okay, anyhow, what is the Power Rangers Ninja Steel? I'm sorry, something just popped up for Power Rangers Ninja Steel. Anyhow, what was I saying? Yes, I was talking a few months ago when the trailer for Madden came out. There were some colleges that were seen in the trailers, and as we all know, the NCAA, the players got a little, there was some muddy waters there, and that's why they stopped making the games, because the players on for the NCAA was like, you're not paying us to use us, and so stop making the games. So that's why they stopped the NCAA football games and stopped making the college football games. But now we saw a college,
Crash it in evil.
we saw a college in the Madden series. So I was like, is this something to come? So, but anyway, I guess that's what we saw here. I guess that's what that was referencing. Taking a prospect through the story mode to potentially being signed. That, I can't wait to play that. I don't know if any of you all were watching Facebook Live when we were on live last week. I played Madden 18 the day it came out, and yes, I scored a touchdown on my first run. Y'all don't want to see me in Madden. Rich, if you still on here, you don't want to see me. Nathan, you don't want to see me in Madden. Anybody else on here, y'all don't want to see me in Madden. And if you do want to see me in Madden, you come put your money where your mouth is. Anyway. Crash it in evil. Yeah, don't listen to him. Crash it in evil. Don't listen to him. Anyway, back to the review. For those who thrive on competition, you can relax. Madden NFL 18 still has it in spades. Ark Survival Evolved.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know what the heck you were touching on. I was gone. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, like what were you just talking about right now?
Oh, we're still on Madden.
Well, I mean, like.
Oh, I was talking about the long shot mode and taking the prospect.
Or is he wondering if we have it? Because I
think that's what he's asking.
I don't think we have Ark.
Yeah, no. But we're talking about the long shot mode and taking the prospect to the story mode to potentially getting signed, and how that touches on the college that we saw at E3 when they debuted the trailer, and we're like, oh, you're not supposed to be in there, because the whole NCAA matchup. Anyway, yes, this game has been getting great reviews.
Wait, so he says Crash it in evil. What about Resident Bandicoot?
Resident Bandicoot. I like that.
Resident Bandicoot.
Or
your local Resident Bandicoot has been causing an obstruct of viruses.
I need to think of or Sly Daxter.
That would be cool.
I got
one.
one.
But it's still with it. Well, yeah, that's Sly and Daxter. Like it's not. It's like something like that. Like I wouldn't mind seeing, but it's just like how they would play it out. Because that's very. Because you're going from like stealth and thievery to blast everybody in their face, pretty much, and it's just in full action adventure.
Well, you could blast everybody in the face while you're stealing their stuff.
Well, I mean, I would just have to see like what kind of story they would do if they do something along that line.
Right.
Plus,
right.
Bentley's handicapped.
So have you played the new? Have you played the new Uncharted yet?
I don't go into those uncharted waters, boy.
That's funny. It's interesting that they had. Now, I want to preface this. I don't care if it's male or female. Let me say that first.
Here we go again.
Yeah, I don't care if it's male or female. But it's interesting that they did.
Nathan Drake will be the next Tomb Raider.
Yeah, that they that they did away with Nathan Drake, and now they have two ladies.
Give me those 5 Overwatch loot boxes, please.
Huh?
Give me those 5 Overwatch loot boxes, please.
Where?
Scroll up. Oh yeah, and apparently they made Luigi dab in Raving Rabbits.
Oh wow!
You can literally just see him go. Oh my god.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, people are like, oh, I don't want to get this game now. They literally didn't get it. They literally don't want to buy the game just because they saw that.
But that's amazing. Why would they not?
Oh yeah, and now they're gonna be like, oh, I only catch male Pokemon.
Only catch male Pokemon. Oh.
Yeah.
Let me see Luigi.
Oh no!
I'm looking at the trailer here. I want to see Luigi dab.
He's gonna see Luigi dab in the new Rabbids.
Have you guys seen Luigi dab? After I watch this, you think can we?
It's up to you. I mean,
yeah. Let's. As soon as we're gonna show you guys.
Oh no! Oh no! I mean, you can look up this trailer on your own on YouTube because they just.
I love it!
Oh my god!
I love it.
He literally just. I didn't see that again. That was so fast. Wait, I think it's right here. It's right. Ah! So
okay. I'm going to do you all a favor, and I'm going to post this link in the comments for you. Yeah.
That was so... Okay, so Christian's gonna post up the video.
Yeah, I'm gonna post it.
He's gonna post it in the comments below, and you guys can look at it for yourself. It was like about 40 seconds in.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh my god, like
that was
he just reactionary.
Great.
He steps on something and goes. I was like, what? It was so good.
Oh, I love it. I want to get that game just for that.
Yo, but what if everybody does it?
That was.
Oh, my friend hates the Lich King right now. My friend of mine's been messaging me because he's been. It's a computer game that it's called Hearthstone. It's like a card game on there, and what they have is like little adventures that you can get more cards out of, but you have to complete it. So he's been trying to beat it, and it's been really annoying.
Right.
But I'll just keep it at that because I mean, I'm pretty sure like for those of you that have or know what Hearthstone is, like I'm pretty sure you would just ask about it like to me later. But other than that, yeah, so he's gonna go ahead and post it down here in the comments. I'm watching you. There you go. Oh, that is hilarious. Yeah,
right, it's pinned.
There you go. Yeah, it's about like just start at like the 35-second mark and go from there. You'll see it in like a snow level or an ice level. Oh man. Wait, okay. We're gonna see it one more time. No, one more time.
Yeah.
At 25 seconds. Right there.
Wow. That is wonderful. That is. I want to see what the YouTube comments have to say about this, or if there's anything. Did Luigi just dab?
Yeah, he did. It's so good.
Why Nintendo? Why Death Stare is better?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yo, if they did the Luigi Death Stare in here, that'd be crazy.
I'm not going to buy the game now just because Luigi dabbed.
So many people have been saying that. It's annoying, but I bet you anything they probably still did buy it.
Oh gosh, that dab on.
Is that Green Mario?
Dab on those haters, Luigi.
Freaking.
Oh, this is great. This is great. First selfies, now dabbing. What's next? Peach twerking. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see Peach and Daisy twerking. Peach, Daisy, twerk off. Peach, Peach Daisy twerk off. I want to see it. That would be great.
See, now we just lost a lot of people because you want to see Peach and
We
Daisy
yeah, we
start
do.
twerking.
Yeah. Okay, I come back. I was joking. I don't want to see Peach and Daisy twerking. That would ruin my childhood.
You're already going into the dark side, Christian. You're not
Yes.
going back.
Yes, I am.
It's like,
I am.
There's no turning back now. Oh man.
So, anyhow. So, what's going on? Let's see what else is.
So
going on.
after that amazing dab,
Yes, Luigi. Thank you, Luigi Dabs trailer. But yes, what is this?
man.
Resident Evil Revelations PS4 review.
so they brought out Resident Evil Revelations again,
Uh-huh.
but now they ported it to PS4 and Xbox One. Which they should have done this a while ago, but at the time that it came out, those two consoles had barely came out,
What
so
is
they only
that?
so they only had it for 3DS and 360, I believe.
Okay.
I want to say yes on PS3, but I'm unsure because I haven't yet to see a PS3 title for it. But I'm pretty sure there is for it. But if you already played it, you don't need to worry about getting it. I mean, eventually they're probably just going to port it as a downloadable. Because, like, I can't tell you enough how many times that got re-released. They're probably going to do it on the Switch too, for all I know. But then again, you never know.
Right.
Still plays the same.
It only got a 6.5 though.
Yeah, because this is another game. This is the same exact game released again. They just ported it.
Yamcha's voice actor.
Well, yeah, Yamcha's
recorded
voice
all
actor did his lines for Dragon Ball Fighters. So that's going to be funny. So Yamcha confirmed playable character.
I didn't like Yamcha.
How dare you?
I'm sorry.
He's the hero we need, even though he's garbage.
Yeah, you're gonna say he's stupid. He's whack. He's the hero we need.
As whack as he is the hero we need.
Goodness, the VR.
Because he helps us make us feel better about ourselves if we're trash.
So what's going on with the VR? I really want, but it doesn't. I mean, it seems like it's worth it, but it's not.
It's expensive.
I mean, goodness.
Well, let's look at it this way: virtual reality. The upside and the downside to it. The upside is super fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you really can't not be bored with it.
Okay.
I mean, there will be a certain point, if you play it enough, but it's like the fact that, any game that, puts you into its scenario and, it moves based on your actions, and, you get full peripheral view of pretty much over everything, that's cool. But $400?
Well,
I understand with the technology and everything that has to be put into it, but virtual reality games are it's very sporadic.
Right. So
And not only that,
all
like-
that money for something, and I might not even be able to play it for a while.
Well, it's not just that, but you also want to find a game that to your liking that
Right.
has its compatibility. Because the only game that I would even remotely touch right now that has the compatibility is Resident Evil 7. Like, I can't think of any other game that has virtual reality that I want to play.
Okay, how do you think VRs would do in the sports realm?
Be interesting, because you could do things like I don't know if it would capture motion. I don't think so, but you could do something like throwing footballs or
You think we'll ever get to the
Passing
point
the
where you
bounce.
can actually feel, even though you have
Yes,
to
I would love to watch on WWE 2020 for me to give freaking Tombstone by The Undertaker. I would love that feeling.
Yeah, they get an actual headache.
No, man, you're just gonna get flat out knocked out.
Oh gosh, but that's even though I wouldn't be able to feel it, that's the route we're
No,
going.
it's gonna be full on pain.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, but that even though I wouldn't be able to feel it, that's the direction we're going, because if I put on a VR helmet and if I put on a VR goggle, and I see a 250, 300 pound dude chasing me down, it's gonna scare the crap out of me. It's gonna scare...
Jason.
Jason. Oh yeah. A lot like that. So anyway, like I said, hey, go if you can go check out Mario Rabbids. Sounds very, very interesting. You get to see Luigi Dab. And if you haven't gotten Madden NFL 18, you can pick it up. We have a few copies for
I think we only have Xbox One.
Xbox
copies
One.
right now.
Yeah, I couldn't believe we sold out a PS4 that weekend, like super quick. So
PS4 other master race.
yeah, so we have copies for Xbox One left, and
Hey, don't forget to come in and ask.
I need to do.
and you get a free Mountain Dew. It's nice and
yeah,
ice
because
cold.
it's like
So you
100.
can pop it open with your boys.
It's like 113 degrees outside. No lie, that's not
It doesn't
exaggeration.
feel-
It's not a joke.
To be honest, it didn't feel like 113 when I got here, but still.
Yeah.
It rained last night?
Did it?
Because I have water spots on my car.
I didn't see it.
I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, so last thing before we go. All used games are buy two, get one free.
Right.
And you can mix and match it. It's nuts! We finally got it back again. So just be sure to come in, bring your trade-ins. And this is going on from now until September 3rd. So abuse this while you can. Because we got a lot of great games in right now, especially for 64, 3DS.
I definitely need
What else
one
we
of
got?
those.
NES,
We just got a
Or
couple
Xbox One, PS4 games.
for Super NES as well. So you might want to come in towards the end of the week and check to see what we have.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, come check us out. It's good talking with you. We'll be back Thursday.
So, do you think we should hit it out strong before we end the video?
Should we do what?
Should we hit it out strong before we end the video?
Hit what out?
Dab it.
No.
What? Do it for Luigi.
Do it for the vine. All right.
Yeah! There you go. Okay. All right.
Bye.
I'll catch you guys later.